Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today is Monday. What do we do on Mondays? Makeup Monday. All right, so again, we are getting close to Valentine's Day. I'm excited. I love Valentine's Day. Anyways, so for today's look, I think I'm gonna do something a little bit easier. Last Monday I did something that was a little out there, a little harder for me to do, you know? So whether you have me on as background noise or you are doing your makeup with me, let's get into it. All right, so for primer, I am gonna go in with my e.l.f. Putty Primer. I haven't used this primer in a hot minute, so let's use this one. All right, so I did adjust the camera just a little bit because it looked a little weird. But primer is done. I am gonna go in with foundation. Next, I'm gonna use the Sheglam Full Coverage Balm. I think I'm gonna go in with both this time because I feel like this one made my skin look a little different. So let's do that. So I'm just gonna dig in this shade right here. This is in shade Honey. I am going to apply this first. Now, this balm, I did mention that it was a little harder to blend compared to the other foundations that Sheglam has, but the coverage overall was not bad. All right, so I think I actually put a little too much. I'm just blending that out on my face. All right, now that the foundation is set, again, I review a lot of Sheglam, so most of the makeup that I will be using is Sheglam. If you haven't checked out my Friday videos, make sure you check those out, you know. But for concealer, I am gonna go in with this Sheglam. This is in shade Nude. This is a cream concealer. Last time I used this concealer, it didn't crease as bad, so let's give it another try. I don't know if my opinion will change later on, but I do want to say that this concealer has been one of the best ones I've tried off Sheglam. This one did crease just a little bit last time in my last video, but honestly, it wasn't nearly as bad as this one. This one is, it creases really bad. So now I am just going to buff all that out. I do like to bring my concealer out in this little area just because I don't know, I feel like it looks a little bit more snatched. I don't know, maybe just me. All right, now that the concealer is set, I feel like I look a little too pale, but we're gonna go in with Sheglam again. I am gonna go ahead and use this bronzer. This is the Silk Haze Cream Bronzer. This is in shade Terracotta. So we're just gonna go right in. And the thing that I love about this is that you barely see anything on the brush, right? It is pigmented. The pigment is there, okay? And I'm just gonna go in and just bronze my face. I do recommend trying this bronzer out just because, like I said, I feel like a little bit goes a long way and it blends out beautifully. I am actually going to add blush. So I'm gonna add blush before I set my face in case the blush is a little too intense. The setting powder will mute it down. So I am gonna go in with this Sheglam blush. So this is the Sheglam Sweet Blush Trio Cheeks. I did get the lightest shade that they had because I was really looking forward to this color. But I ended up falling in love with this shade right here. I think I'm gonna go in with these two just because the look that I'm gonna go for today is a little bit more on the pink side. So let's just dig into these two and just apply that on. Right now, I am gonna go just a little heavy-handed because I do wanna see the transition once I add the setting powder. I wanna see how well it does mute this one out. So let's go in with setting powder. So this is the Radiance Ring 3-in-1 Correcting Setting Powder. So last time I tried this setting powder, I found out that there was shimmer in it. Let me I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but it does have a little bit of shimmer to it. Nothing crazy. Last time I didn't see it on my face after I used it, so I'm gonna try it again. All right, and I'm also adding the setting powder to my eyelids just because I feel like whenever I add my eyeshadow, it just blends out better. I don't know, it's just me. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow before I do the lashes, the brows, the highlight. All right, so for today's look, I do kind of want to do a pink brownish look. I'm probably gonna go in with this pink right here, and then at the end I might just use one of these two. So let's go ahead and start in with the pink, going in my inner corner, kind of smoking that out. I have a clunk of powder right there. Anyways, starting from the inner corner, making my way out, I'm gonna be applying that pink. All right, actually, right before we move on to the brown, I am gonna bring down the pink down under my waterline just to kind of give it that smoky effect. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I do have this makeup little sponge. I love this because it literally cleans off my shadow brushes really good. So now that my brush is quite clean, I am gonna go in next with the brown. Now that I got the brown on my brush, I am gonna go on the outer corner of my eye and slowly start blending it in with the pink. So how's it looking? Is the blend okay? I don't know. Let's go ahead and add brown to the underwater line. Also just blend that out. Does it look weird or am I just not used to it? I feel like it's very like in your face that it's already like. All right, so now I'm just gonna do the other eye real quick and I'll be right back. Now, let's move on to brows real quick. All I'm gonna do with my brows is I'm gonna brush them and I'm gonna apply this. So this, I'm just gonna brush them out. I am gonna go in with this Sheglam. This is the Hold 'Em Up Brow Gel. So the only reason why I like this is because of the color it gives. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't hold up your brows like it says it's supposed to, at least not for mine. I love the color it gives my brows. Literally, it looks like I filled them in when all I did was just plop this on. So now let's move on to lashes. I forgot to tell you guys which mascara I just went in with. I went in with this Sheglam one. This is all-in-one volume and length mascara. This is the waterproof black. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that I choose 100% waterproof versus just basic mascara. If you curl your lashes, it will hold your lashes in place. This is what the eye look is giving. It's giving Dualine. Cute. All right, so now let's hop in with highlight. So I am, of course, gonna use this Sheglam highlight. This highlight is literally stunning. The packaging, beautiful. Let me just show you. I know you've probably seen it before, but let me show you again. Look how stunning this is, right? Literally beautiful. The highlight to this, amazing. Do I recommend this? Yes, I definitely recommend this. With a brush, actually, I'm just gonna go in and just apply it on my nose. I am gonna go ahead and do my inner corners for this look. I used to always do my inner corners, always. I'm also going to add some of this very lightly to the brow bone. Just make sure you don't bring it down too much to where your eyeshadow is. But with my finger, I am gonna go in and just dab it on my cheekbone, just because I feel like that little brush was a little too precise and I don't want to just have a streak of highlight. I'd rather kind of have a blur effect to it. So we're just gonna do that. Anyways, that is what the highlight is looking like. Let's move on to lips. Now for lips, I am gonna go in with my ColourPop BFF2. You guys already know. Let's just go in. Now for lips, a little quick trick that I do. I've told you guys before and I'm gonna tell you guys again. I like to overline the bottom part of my lip. I know. I just feel like it gives me that fuller effect, so I'm just gonna do it. Don't judge me. Can you tell? You probably can tell because I told you guys. But if you were to just look at me, you probably wouldn't tell, right? I'm just gonna go in real quick with the same foundation and just clean up around the edges, just so I have a more crisp lip line, like so. All right, so I've talked to you guys about this before. This is the Own Your Shine. Last time I tried it on, I had mixed feelings about it. If you recall, I said that I don't think it's worth the hype, which I don't. I still stand by that, but I do kind of want a shimmery look to this, so I'm gonna try this one again. Last time I added a whole lot and it actually made my lips look kind of ashy, but today I'm just going to dab it on just very little. I'm just gonna squish that back in. It looks cute on the lips, but honestly, it's low-key just giving gloss, you know? All right, let's go in with setting spray. I've only used this once, and the one time that I used it, I did not like it because it did make my makeup smudge. It was not smudge proof. It smells so clean. All right, so let's just spray the face. Ooh, that was not a good spray. But anyways, we're gonna let that dry. All right, guys, so this is what the look is looking like. I think it is cute. It was really easy to do. Is it giving Valentines? I think so. Overall, I feel like the look is looking quite nice. I did tell you guys we were going to do a crease check on the concealer, so we're gonna get up close and personal, okay? But right before we do that, test your skin is normal, pores are normal. Let's get up close and personal. All right, so this is what it is looking like. Honestly, that is not bad. I don't know why, but my makeup did pick up around my nose area. The creasing overall is not bad. I feel like I get the same amount of creasing with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Anyways, guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's look. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If not, how else will you find me? But anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next video.